Hello, and welcome back to another edition of Black Enterprise Inside the Studio. I'm your host, Jeroslyn Jovan. Today, we're going inside Peacock's newest reality series, We Belong Together, starring the beloved rekindled couple, Nelly and Ashanti Haynes. The series gives us an inside look into the lives of the music power couple as they step into married life and embrace parenthood. Viewers will get to see their love story's next chapter, full of passion, challenges, and career hustle. So join me as I speak with the powerhouse couple themselves about how they're opening up about the lessons they're learning in love, marriage, parenthood, their careers, and beyond. Hi guys. Hi Haynes.
How you doing?
I'm doing well. It's so great to speak with you guys. Such an honor, and as a millennial, we are just so excited. You are giving us all the nostalgia vibes. So really excited for this show. It's going to dig into just you and your journey now as newlyweds, as parents. As just a rekindle, because the history has always been there. So tell us about giving us this look into your lives like never before. Ashanti, I'll start with you.
This is very different for me. I'm kind of more of a private person, but I still do like Instagram and all that. So just with us getting married and kind of having this new chapter in our lives, he thought it would be a good idea to kind of showcase a different side, So I'm like, okay, let's see.
And Nelly, the show coincides with your new single, Spin the Block, which is very on time. And there's such personal lyrics in the song. Just tell us a bit about the inspiration and even like the willingness to be so candid. You have lyrics that say, I made mistakes when I hit the brakes, but I had to learn like this. So just tie it into the show and how you're just being so open with your journey.
Well, I mean, fortunate enough, we've been artists that have had people follow our journey, and I think that only happens when people think you're a genuine artist and people buy into who you are in your life. And you get a lot of artists, they may come up with a dope song, but they can't really move the needle on anything else. It's probably because people aren't really buying into you. They like the song, but we've been fortunate enough to where people genuinely care about us, they care about our well-being, and they've made us who we are today. So from that situation, it's only right because our artistry is our music. Now, have I ever done songs that wasn't just specifically to what I was doing? Of course, I'm a rapper. Like, we do that. But inspiration is everything. And I think when you get a chance to use your emotion to create art, you just cross your fingers and hopefully it come out the best that you can. So this is one of those situations where I think it was a dope idea, and the song just came to fruition.
Yes. Ashanti, the show, it really explores love's second chances. What felt different this time around when you two reconnected?
I think for me, I'm a firm believer in what's meant to be will be. I think we went through a bunch of breakups, and then the final breakup, well, so we thought. And then, the opportunity of just rekindling or whatever you want to call it. I think when those genuine feelings come back, that means something. Because, when you go through a painful breakup, you bury those feelings. Right. But if they're able to, like, genuinely come back, it's like, where these feelings coming from? They were gone, So I thought that was a sign, and we both said, "Hey, let's try it and see what happens."
And look where we are. Also, just to tie into the motherhood, we gave birth a few weeks from each other, so I get it.
Congratulations!
Thank you so much. Congratulations to y'all. But you're doing this on camera. I just know there's times and there's moments where it's just like we're going through a lot, and we're still adjusting to this. So tell us about navigating that on camera and just the willingness. I'm sure he's giving you that support that you need to get through these moments, but just talk about that a bit.
I mean, it's definitely a lot, just I would find myself having to pump in between, having to shoot. I got to pump in the car. We're on the way to a show, on the way to the airport, so just your life just completely changes as just being home, and when you have to work and you don't want to fly out, but you kind of have to, and just finding that balance, and not losing yourself in the baby.
Yes.
You know what I mean? That's really, really important for moms. And it's just, just everything, everything, finding time to get back in the gym, You know what I mean? Like, don't eat this, eat that.
I get it.
Drink your water.
Yes.
You know, it's a lot. And then doing it with the cameras, you know,
Yeah.
as newlyweds.
Oh, yeah.
You know, with the older children as well. So it's just a lot. You know, our families living, not knowing where we're going to live yet. So,
But
it's
thank
a
you
lot.
so much for that transparency, because we'll get a lot from it, especially women, aspiring mothers, and new mothers. We need that. We just need that relatability and candidness. And then Nelly, fans have been rooting for your reunion for years, but how do you handle just how invested the public is into your relationship? From the hug
Right.
to just, you know, the videos that you guys share, we latch on to it. How does it feel?
Well, again, you're grateful, obviously, that people even give a about you. Excuse me, I mean, they care. Let's just say that. But I mean, you know, that's what you hope for when you become an artist. So, and not just an artist. When you become a parent, when you become a husband, when you become a friend, you just want to know that somebody cares as much as you care. So if you can find that, hopefully, you know, you find it in enough time to where you get a chance to appreciate it and return it.
Right.
And I think we've been able to do that at a time to where that's what created the show. It's just like, yo, you know what? People have been rooting for us. People always been wanting to see. I mean, they know I'm not perfect. I don't try to be perfect. I just try to be everything else. You know what I mean? So, and here we are. You know.
I love it. I'm so excited. Thank y'all so much. We
Thank
belong
you.
together. Spin
Yes,
the
ma'am.
block.
Yes,
It's
ma'am.
all happening. Thank you guys. Thank you, Haynes.
And congratulations
Yes,
again.
congratulations. What did you have?
I had a girl. Her name is Marley.
Oh,
Okay, that's your first one?
My first one, and
Whoa.
me and my husband, we didn't spin the block, but we've been together a long time, so
There you go.
I get it too.
Y'all creep down the block.
Period. Check out the video channel on blackenterprise.com to find Inside the Studio and other shows from Black Enterprise editors, writers, and experts. Be sure to subscribe to Inside the Studio on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or SoundCloud. And if you like what you hear, show us some love by leaving a 5-star review and spreading the word. This is Jeroslyn Jovan with Inside the Studio for Black Enterprise. Thank you for listening. For more than 5 decades, we've had your back. Black Enterprise have everything you need to elevate your excellence.